So I was telling you about the amplitude. So what is amplitude? Amplitude is the height of the any trough or crest. Okay, so this is amplitude, the height of trough, or we can say crest also. Okay, so height is called as amplitude. What is wavelength? Wavelength is the distance between any two trough or any two crest. Okay, so the distance between any two trough is called as the wavelength. Understood everyone? What is wavelength? The distance between two trough. What is frequency? What is frequency? Frequency is the number of sound waves traveling in 1 second. Okay, the number of sound waves which are reaching to a ear in 1 second is called as frequency, and the unit of frequency is hertz. Okay, next is what is pitch? Pitch determines how it sounds to our ears. Okay, what, like I am speaking, so you know that any girl is speaking. Okay, if in place of me any boy will speak, then you will understand that this voice is of any boy. So this is the pitch which determines the voice of any person. Okay, like you all know that the pitch of the boys are low. Okay, and of girls is high. So girls have high pitched voice and the boys have low pitched voice. Okay, and high pitched voice is very attractive and the low pitched voice is fade. Okay, now what is loudness? So loudness depends upon the amplitude. Okay, greater will be the amplitude and greater will be the loudness. Okay, so loudness, it depends upon the amplitude of the sound. Timbre. What is timbre? The quality of sound is called as timbre. Okay, so so timbre depends upon the frequencies. Okay, so higher the frequency, then higher will be its timbre. Okay, so timbre is depending upon the frequency, and loudness, pitch depends upon the frequency and loudness depends upon the amplitude. Pitch depends upon the frequency. Pitch means the sound it is reaching to you now in 1 second. How many waves are reaching to your ear? That is frequency. So we can say that pitch depends upon the frequency. Higher the pitch, higher will be the frequency. Timbre. Timbre is the quality of the sound. Now next topic is how do we hear? So how we able to hear? With the help of our ears now. So we are able to hear with the help of ears. So we will learn about what is the structure of an ear. So ear has 3 parts: outer ear, middle ear and inner ear. See, as you can see in this diagram, the parts of the ear. The outer part is called as the pinna. Okay, outer part contain pinna. This canal is called as ear canal or auditory canal. Okay, ear canal, auditory canal, and just beside this canal one drum is there. This drum is called as eardrum. Okay, see, I am drawing roughly. For example, this is ear. Okay, this is ear and this is ear canal. Okay, just beside the canal, what is this? Eardrum. Okay, and just beside this drum 3 bones are present. As you can see, 3 bones are present now. These bones are called as ossicles. Okay, and what are the names of these bones? Hammer, anvil and stirrup. This one is hammer, this is anvil and this is stirrup. Okay, 3 bones. So the smallest bone, we can also say that the smallest bone of a human body is stirrup. Okay, and just beside this stirrup, what comes? Inner ear. So inner ear contains cochlea. This structure, this coiled structure is called as cochlea. Okay, it is placed just beside the stirrup. Okay, everyone. And one nerve is present which is coming from the middle ear. This nerve is called as Eustachian tube. Okay, Eustachian tube which goes down. Okay, and from the cochlea when many nerves are coming out, and these nerves are called as auditory nerve, which are reaching to our brain, which are telling to the brain that some sound is coming. Okay, then our brain send message to us that this sound is of that person or of that thing. Okay, so how we are able to hear the sound? With the help of these nerves, because these nerves are sending messages to the brain, and then brain is sending messages to our body. Understood everyone? Now next topic. Can we hear all sounds? No, we cannot hear all sounds. Okay, see, the frequency range of a hearing ability is 20 to 20,000 hertz. It means that we cannot hear the sound which is below 20 hertz, and we cannot hear the sound which is above 20,000 hertz. Okay, the sound below 20 hertz is called as infrasonic sound, and the sound above 20,000 hertz is called as ultrasonic sound. Understood everyone? Which we cannot hear. Now next topic is echo. What is echo? Echo is the repetition of the sound. For example, if we will talk in an empty room, okay, newly built room, if we talk in any newly built room, then what will happen? Our voice will repeat. So that repetition of voice is called as echo. Okay everyone? Now we will learn about application of echo. It means that where we can use this echo. So echo is used in medical industry. Okay, in medical industry it is used for during ultrasounds. Okay, because the sound which are coming from the mother's womb can't be heard by an ordinary person. Okay, because that sounds are ultrasonic sounds, and that can be heard only through ultrasound. Okay, next topic is absorption of sound. Absorption of sound means, for example, if we talk in a room, why our voice will not repeat? Why echo is not present there in any room? Because in that room many things are present, like curtains are present, furniture is present, okay, bed is present, on that bed sheet is also present. So all these things which are present, all these materials are absorbing sound. Okay, all these materials are absorbing sound. That's why our voice will not repeat. Okay, that's why echo is not present here. This is the reason that in theaters also, why they used to put curtains there, because if curtain will be put there, then the voice of that any movie is going on in theater, then it will not repeat. Okay, but if the voice will repeat, then it will not look good. That's why they use curtains there. Okay, now next topic is how do we make sound? Okay, how do we make sound means how the sound is coming from our mouth. Okay, so in our body also, in our throat, and one organ is present, and that organ is called as larynx. Because of that organ we are able to speak. Okay, larynx contains two vocal cords. Vocal means the speaking. Okay, like we are speaking, the voice is coming from the vocal cords. Okay, so what is happening? The air is coming inside of our mouth. So air is touching that vocal cords, and then vocal cords started vibrating, and then they are making sound. You can touch your neck region, touch your throat, and feel that the vocal cords are vibrating. You can feel the vocal cords vibration. Okay. So in children, these vocal cords are very small. Okay, have you seen that when children used to cry, the sound is very high? Why? Because in children the vocal cords are very small. A small vocal cord means very high frequency. Okay, and the large vocal cord means low frequency. For example, in males, in men, what is there? Vocal cords are very large, so that is why their voice is not so much high pitched. Okay, so their frequency is low. In females and in children, the vocal cords are very small. Okay, but in male the vocal cords are very large, as you can see in male throat region, in neck region, the vocal cords are bulging outwards, or we can say that it is called as Adam's apple. Okay, now next topic is music and noise. Okay, so if a sound produced with regular vibration, it means that if the vibrations are at an equal interval, okay, then it is very pleasing to our ears. Pleasing means if we will found that sound good. Okay, then we will call it as music. Okay, but the sound is of irregular vibrations, then it is called as noise. Okay, like the horns, like the sound of horns, it is very noisy and it is not looking good. It is not at all pleasing to our ears. We don't want to listen that song. That's okay. So that noise, that irregular vibrations produces noise. Okay, and because of these noise pollution is also created. Okay, loudness of a sound is measured in decibel. Okay, so the the unit of loudness is decibel and the unit of frequency is hertz. I have told you. Noise pollution. Noise pollution can be controlled by taking few steps. What are these steps? Avoid use of loudspeakers. Because of loudspeakers also noise pollution is being created. Stop unnecessary honking in traffic. Okay. See, many people on the road, I have seen that they know that traffic is there. Then also they used to blow horn again and again. I don't know why. They are feeling it good. Okay, but it is very disturbing. Next, installing good silencers in your automobiles and industrial machines. Okay, good silencers should be introduced in your machines. Why? Because if the silencers are bad, then they will make sound. Planting trees. Okay, why have you seen that on highways also trees are planted on the sides of the highways? Why? Because they used to absorb the unnecessary sounds. Okay, so create less noise pollution. So this is all about your chapter. I think you all have understood this chapter very well. Thank you so much.